It's only after you lost everything that you're free to do anything.
Alright, so this is a little preview of what we're going to build in this video. I used Three.js, well, used Replit.com to use Three.js, and this is using particles. Now I built a little sphere right here, and all you got to do is drop an image in here, and it'll turn it into this little sphere using particles. As you can see, it's just a bunch of little dots that come together to form the image. And so I'll give you a little demo right here, and drop that in there. Boom. I dropped the new photo. Boom. Look at that. As you can see, turned it into a 3D little sphere using particles in Three.js. And let me get back to my images here. We drop a different one in here, drop that in there. All right, look at that. Bam. Look at that. Isn't that cool or what? All right, so coming up, I'm going to show you how to do this A to Z, start to finish. Hello. So in this video, I'm going to be building an app using Replit at replit.com. And what is Replit? Well, I'm going to pull up the website real quick. All right, here's Replit, replit.com. I'm not sponsored by replit.com. I'm just using it for free, making a free video and making a free random app. Anyhow, so this is what it does, make me a data tool for data teams. Basically, it's makes apps using AI. It's supposed to build a full stack app using prompts. There's a bunch of different options you can use it for. You can use an agent to build your app. Here's some GIFs explaining what it can do. So that's pretty much it. What are you waiting for? Get started for free. That's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to jump back over to replit.com. And so I'm just using the free tier. They gave me a free 10 apps. 10 apps for free. I'm not sure that's a whole app. I'm not sure what they consider a complete app, but maybe doesn't count as one app until it's completely done. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll see how far I can get on the free version here, since I'm not sponsored and I didn't get a subscription for this. So here's my first prompt. Use TSL particles. User uploads an image. Image is displayed in 3D using particles, sliders, bloom, brightness. I'm saying I want sliders in the UI for bloom and brightness. Maybe I should say in the UI sliders. I want to try to keep it simple. In case there's like a token-based system, maybe it'll just kind of pick up my meaning. Hopefully I don't need to give it more context. User can rotate the 3D image using mouse. So that's basic instructions for this app. And then there's some options down here, some little buttons. I'm going to click on this one, 3D games, simulations, and interactive experiences built using JavaScript 3.js. So that's what we're going to do right now, some kind of interactive experience. And start chat. Here we go. So we're going to do this in real time, no editing. And we're going to see what happens. It's thinking about something, making an implementation plan. Oh, it spit out some stuff already. Here we go. It's creating a plan. It's using a game stack JS blueprint. All right. And it's still working on it. Oh, here it goes. Wow, it's pretty fast, less than a minute. All right. Initial version. Is that a logo for the app? Or I'm not sure what this is. All right. 3D game, particle image 3D. Okay. Is this an actual app or is this like a README for a GitHub? What is this? It's like a web page? Oh, an actual app, not a web page. All right. What does it ask me here? Guess I should read what it spit out here. 3D particle. All right. User can upload. Okay. Image isn't converted. Yep. These are all the things that I asked for. And it filled in a little bit. My responses later. Agent can work on these tasks after the initial version. Oh, I got to approve the plan. Okay. So I'm kind of slow right now. But approve plan. Let's go. We're doing this in real time. I want to try to get this done in 15 minutes. And I already spent 4 minutes talking about what Replit is. So I wasted 4 minutes already. Preview available soon. I guess I should have started it and then talked about what Replit is, and then we could have just gotten on with the code. So I don't know how long it's going to take. It's my first time using this app or this whole interface, and I've got it extra zoomed in right now, so you can see what's going on. Usually I probably wouldn't have it this zoomed in, but let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to zoom in a little more so we can see what's going on here. It's creating some files. All right, I'm going to stop zooming in and out. All right, creating some files. Show two more. It's doing a bunch of stuff. I can message agent while it's doing this. Blech. Message agent while it's doing that, but I'm just going to leave it alone. Let it do its thing. See how far I can get with one prompt on the free version. Let's check out let's see, I can invite other people. I only get one collaborator with the free version though, so I don't know if I can invite anybody up. It's loading a browser inside the browser, and it gives me an error. Great. Style's not part of, I don't know what I did. I'm waiting for the AI to do it. Is it still creating stuff? I'm not sure if it's still gone. Configured start. Maybe I started it too soon. Click outside, press the escape key, fix the code. I'm sure it's still working. Maybe it's still going. Maybe I should just let it. I think it's still running. I'm just going to let it do its thing. It seems like it's still going. Took a screenshot. Maybe it detected the error automatically and now it's fixing it for me. That'd be cool. So I could just sit back and could probably be doing some sit-ups right now, working my abs while waiting for this AI to do all the coding for me. All right, there's a problem with React. Oh, I did see the error log automatically. Now it took a screenshot and it's reading the screenshot and trying to fix the code for me automatically. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it's still trying to go. Oh, got another error. It's getting closer. I like how it's just doing all this automatically. It's like bam, bam, bam. And I wish maybe if I gave it more extended instructions. I did have a better prompt with ChatGPT that was more explanatory, but let's see. All right. Well, it's having issues with Canvas. That figures. And I approached this as a non-technical user, and I just acted like I didn't do any research on this beforehand. So I'm just gonna see how far I can get with a super simple prompt, as if I don't really know anything about it. I guess if I was more specific, I could have maybe cut some time out of this, possibly. I wanted to see what it can do with just a super simple prompt. Upload image. Here we go. All right. Oh man, I should have something ready to go. I don't even have something ready to go. I'll just throw something in there. Find something. All right. All right. Probably should have done that before. Maybe while this is waiting, I can pull up something here. Let's see. Image. Boom. Got all these. Just throw one of these in there. That'll work. Once it's done working. All right. Come on. All right, so that's pretty cool. It's doing all kinds of stuff, and it appears to be doing something over here. So I don't know if any of this is actually going to turn into a usable app at the end of this, but it's pretty cool that it's done all this. And I'm assuming it's writing some code. Maybe I can see the code over here. Oh, here we go. Here's all the code it wrote. Wow. So I should be looking at that while it's doing this. So it looks like it's got a little code editor right here. Wrote some TypeScript, some JavaScript, and why is it using TypeScript and Vite? Because it's trying to set up a server and do a whole shebang. Oh, try uploading an image. Oh, is it ready to go? All right, I think it's ready to go. It's telling me it's ready to go. Let's try it. Here we go. Upload. I'm gonna throw one of these in here. Throw this in there. See what happens. I have to zoom out a little bit. Close this. I don't see it. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't think it's working. Well, let's try. Alright. No, it doesn't seem to be working. Don't see the image when drag and drop. Alright. Didn't see the image. I tried to drag and drop it, so we'll see what happens. Guess I could try a different image while it's running. Might fix it while I'm doing that though. Let's see what I got my screenshots. I got a thumbnail. Let's open that up. Yeah, it's not showing that either. Okay. So either way, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, wait. I got something right here. I see something. Maybe it did work. Okay, that time it actually did something. I'm not sure what this is, but we got something on the screen. Oop. All right, hands off. All right. That's cool. It's just updating constantly like, oh, is it ready to go again? Restarted, start game. All right, is it done with the game? I want to play a game. All right. Oh, took a screenshot. I think it's ready to go. Okay. Oop, oop. All right. Oop. All right. What am I doing? All right. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Wonder if I just need a different picture. Let's just search for old painting. Old painting. Image. Next. Alright, make sure there's nothing weird on here. Alright. Old painting. Okay, these look alright. Actually, I'm gonna have to cut this part out. Alright. Well, it's still running. I don't know, so far this has been kind of a letdown. Oh, here we go. Well, it's sort of doing it. Maybe the bloom's what's killing it. Remove the bloom and brightness adjustments. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need to let it do whatever settings. Use particles only. Only display and X, Y, and Z. All right. Remove the bloom and brightness. Use particles only. Display in X, Y, and Z. No, I don't want it to generate image. I want it to generate this 3D thing. And so I have a feeling maybe it's the bloom that's kind of throwing it off, but we'll see. Guess I should have got painting ready to go and just had it ready to drop in. But like I said, I just decided to vibe code this and we'll see what happens. All right. So it's still running. We're about 12 minutes in. We still don't really have a working app. I have a lot of errors. It's pretty cool that it's done all this though. Looks like I'm 28% used on whatever is at my available credit. All right, so we used 28% so far, and we don't have anything that's really usable yet. I guess I could look at the code. I haven't even looked at the code yet. I'm just trying to see what we can do with this. All right, I think it's working. All right. I think it's time to test again. Let's see. Oh, agent is working. All right, so this is an AI agent that is building the code, building the app for me right now. And I think it's ready. All right, let me try it. I'm gonna drop an image. And, sort of 3D, but it's just glowing and can't really make anything out. So that's kind of getting there. Okay. I'm using a 2D image. So I should specify what I'm using. I'm using a 2D image. It is only thing displaying is, can I type? Only thing displaying is a glowing cube. I want to see the details. All right, so I want to see the details in 3D and particles spread out in XYZ. All right, so I'm going to specify I want to use a 2D image, but I want it to display with particles in a 3-dimensional space, and I need these particles to be spread out. I think that's what the issue might be right now. It's just it's making all the particles glow, or maybe they're not spread out at all. It's just all lumped together. Maybe they're just glowing too much, or maybe they're too big. So I want small particles. Maybe I should have specified tiny particles spread out in XYZ. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. That's a little closer. All right. That's a little bit better. I think we're getting somewhere now. Okay. That is a lot closer. It almost looks like I can almost make something out right here if I look at it directly. Almost. Huh. This is actually pretty decent. I mean, it's been 15 minutes now. I might continue with this even though I only plan to spend 15 minutes since I've used 35%. I also use 100% and see how long it takes me to use 100% of this free app dealio. All right, here we go. Maybe it would work better with a different image. I'm just using a random image. Let me throw this one in there. Oh well. I mean, it's close. Getting closer. Closer. I think the particles are still glowing too much. The particles should be small. I want to see the details from. So I want to see the details from the image. From the image in the display. I'm just going to call it display. In XYZ, I want to make sure that it knows I want it in 3 dimensions, right? Particles should be small, less glow. Yeah, let's say smaller, less glow. All right, let's see what it does now. All right, so we're over 15 minutes now, and I've used 44% of whatever this is. I don't know if this is one app. Let me check out the code and see what it's doing with the code. It's got a client server folder. It's got some TypeScript and JavaScript config files, some Vite. Looks like it's using Vite as the, what is that called? The framework, JavaScript framework, to set up the server and all that. Which that's cool and everything, but I wish I would just make the app. I don't really need a server just yet. Oh, it's getting closer. Wow. And this is almost usable right here. I mean, it looks like some kind of 90s spy movie tech right here. All right. It's getting closer. Oh, is it saying it's done now? I don't think it's done quite yet. So let me try it. Let me throw this in here. No, not quite. It's getting closer, but not quite. Let me try with a different photo. I mean, it's kind of close. I mean, could almost see some detail. Oh, see like that. Yep. So you can definitely see some detail in there. It's just not quite 3-dimensional. All right, when I scroll, it should be 3-dimensional. I wonder if I could invert. Can you invert the position of particles? Yeah, so it looks like it's making space where the image is. So it's creating like a 3D space, but I want the particles to fill in the spaces. Let's see if it understands what I mean. Instead of empty space, I want the particles, or instead of empty space where the details are. I could probably explain this better. I'm trying to do this super fast. I'm just thinking on the fly. empty space where the details are. Fill in particles. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe the AI will make more sense of that than I do right now, but all right. So it looks like, it's kind of getting the detail in there, but it's like, it's just leaving hollow spaces and then putting particles around. But I want the particles in the spaces, and then it should be empty around. So you kind of see it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, instead of a cube, I want it to be a three-dimensional drawing. Like I could probably do this in Blender a lot easier, but I want to do this with this app, this free version. I'm halfway through. I spent 20 minutes, and probably not going to edit this video, so you should probably watch it on 2x or just skip to the end. And let's say it's done now. I think it looks like it's done when I was talking. It decided it's finished. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's a lot closer now. Wow, look at that. I think it's getting my drift, sort of. Okay. Instead of a cube, make it a sphere. Particles should represent the details in the photo. All right, so the particles should represent the details in the photo. There's probably a much better way to phrase this, but I'm going to just use this. All right, particles should represent the details in the photo. Instead of a cube, make it a sphere. All right, so it looks like it's kind of making like it's just stretching out. It kind of took the two-dimensional and made some particles in a line, and then it kind of just repeated that all the way through, which is kind of interesting, but you could almost make out what was in the picture there. But maybe with something else, we could probably do this a little bit easier. But all right. Oh, it's almost done. Here we go. All right, I think it's done. Let's see what it came up with. Oh, look at this. Wow, it's getting closer. Oh, here we go. Look at that. I actually see some detail now. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Well, it's kind of, oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's kind of cool, actually. Look at that. Even though it's inverted, which I did ask for earlier, so you could see. I don't know if you could see that on your screen, but you kind of see the detail there. And that's actually kind of cool. Invert the particle locations, details. So we want the laces on the outside, all right? Laces out. All right, laces on the outside. I mean, details on the outside of the sphere. All right. Invert the particle locations. We're at 20 minutes already. Use 53% of whatever this is. Not very clear what that is. That's 53% until they send their AI ninjas after me for using their app for free. Or that's just how long I have for this app before they hit me with the paywall. I wonder if I could save this, because this is kind of cool, actually. I wonder if I could revert to this and actually save this. I wonder if there's a history or something. I have to check that later. I wonder if there's a history, because I kind of like this. It's kind of cool. I might throw this code up on GitHub right here. This is pretty cool. It's like a little globe, but it's made with your image. Let's see if it works with a different image. Let's throw this one in there. Oh, wow. Wow, that one's kind of weird. Oh, it's like black and white now. Okay. This depends on the image. Oh, maybe it's working right now. Maybe that's why it looks all weird now. Yeah, I think it's inverted. Okay. Oh, I think it did. I'm not sure what it did. Change it back. Use the colors from image for particle colors. All right, change it back. Use colors from image particle colors. Details should be visible on outside of sphere. There's probably a more technical term for outside of the sphere. Now you can kind of see the details though. See that? I can see my logo right there. RainDust. Boom. All right, then we're going on 25 minutes. This is longer than I planned, but it's actually starting to look kind of cool. Well, the last thing I had was cool. This, I don't know what this is. It's like black and white now. Took out all the color. I don't know what's going on here. It did say invert it, but it took inverted it too much. I was like, I'm going to invert everything. Didn't want to invert the colors. Oh, let me see. Let me drag this in here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Okay, that's a little bit better, but still, it's like on the inside. Oh, there we go. Now we're okay. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Look at that. Bam. I think we could probably end with this right here. This is actually kind of cool. Not quite what I was expecting, but it's a sphere. And then when you go inside it, it's kind of like that Las Vegas sphere almost, where you kind of like see everything on the. You can actually see the detail in the picture when you're inside the sphere. Look at that. Oh, look. There you go. Look at that. Ah. Yep, I'm definitely going to put this code up on GitHub. You could check this out. I'm not sure if I could share this conversation. I only use 60% of whatever this is. But that's actually kind of cool. It's actually working. Look at that. That's the actual image. I'm going to try with a different image to see what happens. All right, drop this one in there. Boom. Ah, wrong thing. All right. Not what I tried to do. All right. There we go. Look at that. It works. Look at that. All right, this app is finished. 25 minutes. And I spent about 5 minutes talking about what Replit.com is. I'll put that in the description. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And this is pretty cool. Look at that. A lot of detail. But you got to be inside the sphere to see it. So if you want to make your own Las Vegas style sphere, here you go. This little app kind of gives you that little feeling right there. Wow. That's pretty cool. Replit.com. I would recommend it. And you can try it for free. All right, that's it. That's all, folks. Replit app, replit.com to build this Three.js particle. Basically, you drop an image in here, turns it into a three-dimensional sphere, displays it using particles. As you can see, I have an image in here already. And you can go inside the sphere, and then you're inside the image. And you can spin it around. And then, so I'll demonstrate. Let me drop another image in here. Drop this one in there. Boom. Now I got a different image in here. And this is using Three.js particles, and I've coded this using a Replit. So that's all. And I'll probably drop this code on GitHub as well, so you can check it out.
It's only after you lost everything that you're free to do anything.